Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening. Welcome back to another video. My name is Matt, and here today to discuss some beautiful video games and what makes them beautiful, and just celebrate them. Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima is a game which released in 2020. It's a fantastic display of both artwork and style. It shows that you don't have to be realistic to look great, and it's one of the many wonderful games that came out in the past few years. Paired up with a simple but impactful story, Sucker Punch Studio knocked it out of the park with this one. It feels like an old Japanese Canberra film from start to finish. It is a story that has you grappling between honor and sacrifice, what it means to follow your duty, both as a samurai and to your people. And it was phenomenal. It had me tearing up at points, and it's just a great mix and a good time from start to finish. Cyberpunk 2077. What could be said about this game that has not been said before? Thankfully, this video isn't about the state of this game's launch or how things have progressed since then, though they have gone phenomenally. From the beginning, Night City was always interesting to explore and fun, coupled with some unique mechanics for traversal, and you've got a unique experience that's hard to find anywhere else. This game is highly immersive and both similar enough to our day-to-day lives that it feels comfortable, but there's enough different that you know something's wrong. It's a fun fantasy world that I would not want to be a part of, though some of the unique enhancements would be cool. The world design in Night City is a fun blend of both function and brutalist architecture, with the neon glow akin to some of Japanese more famous districts. Most buildings are plastered with vertical ads similar to Times Square, but they rise high into the skyline above. I can hardly see the moon, but we'll get pretty soon. Trying so hard to ease you out of the misery. Shadow of the Colossus. For a game with only 154 lines of dialogue, there's a ton to be said about it. Originally from the PS2 era, this game has been remastered twice, both for the PS3 and PS4, and it's not hard to see why. It's gorgeous, from back when it came out originally to now. The entire story of this game revolves around Wander, the protagonist, as he's attempting to bring his girlfriend back from the dead, and being given the Herculean task of killing 16 colossi. This game is vast, with wide open plains, and it should make you feel lonely, but it doesn't. Though you may be isolated in nature, you are never truly isolated, both thanks in part to the music and your trusty horse Aggro. The Last of Us. Besides having a phenomenal story and being one of my all-time favorite video game experiences, and one I'd highly recommend to any and all who come out and listen, it came out at a time when video games were transitioning from the big blockbusters of Call of Duty and Battlefield to some more story-driven experiences, things like Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human. The Last of Us came out at the sunset of the PS3, and it turned out to be one of, if not the most beautiful game to release on that platform. And it's hard not to see why. This game is stunning, with an amazing premise and outstanding acting work by both Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson, but also the whole cast in general. It's hard to find anything that's bad with this game.
Right there. To be continued. I hate cliffhangers.
Where did you get that?
Bag of bills. I mean, all this stuff was just lying there.
What else did you get?
Well, here. This make you all nostalgic?
That is actually before my time. That is winter, though.
As of the writing and recording of this video, episode 3 of The Last of Us TV show recently came out, and if you're not someone who owns or plays video games, I cannot recommend you tune in to watch the show enough. It is beautiful, and even if you've played the game, I highly recommend the show. There's just enough different that it feels new, but it still sticks to the same old story. Minecraft. Now, Minecraft is a funny one to put here, I know, because it's not typically what you would consider a beautiful game. But ever since I discovered it back in beta 1.6.3, I've been in love with its simplicity and yet stunning beauty. It is so easy to boot up a world and within moments find a beautiful view or some mountainside, and then followed up by the bittersweet swelling of C418's stunning soundtrack. It is not hard to see why Minecraft is one of the highest grossing games of all time, and why it is the childhood of so many people. It's hard to look back on this game without having rose-tinted glasses, but I feel the best way to showcase this game is to just let you sit back and enjoy. At the end of the day, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and what I may see as beautiful may not line up with what you think. So please let me know down below what you think I missed, because I know I missed a ton. I had to cut out a lot because I had a Google Doc with about 150 games in it that I wanted to showcase and discuss. And that would have been way too long. So let me know down below what you think is a beautiful game, and who knows, there might be a part 2 of this video. Special thanks to my good friend Nvidia Falcon over on his YouTube channel. Please go show him some love. He let me use some of his screenshots for what is going to be coming up in a moment. With that being said, also thank you for so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Peace.